Hey, this is DM Allen. Thanks for joining us once again for another week of awesomeness. Let's just get it started.
Recently, on RWA, our party started searching for temples containing little boxes with letters on them to help them contact the trickster gods and get into Omu.
And what you come to is this big stone circular, not the same as what Bond saw, building.
On their way, they ran into a unique tribe of frogs.
A yellow frog-like creature, very short, very small, pops its head up over the barricade.
Unfortunately, the frogs ended up hostile to the party, so the party did what the party does best.
So your guiding bolt shoots forth, and you hit it with this radiant light, and it just kind of burns through this creature. And the creature seems to be almost repulsed by this radiant light, and it starts to burn around the edges, and then it explodes, covering the rest of you.
After dispatching the frogs, the party figures out the pattern to the temples and determines where the next one is located.
Okay, I share that with the group and suggest that we go the direction that would continue in oval shape.
What other dangers could possibly lie in wait for our party?
What was the general consensus last time of what to do? It is the morning, and
we took a long rest, right?
So
yes.
Yeah,
because the banquet was in the morning, though.
It was.
Yeah, so
it was.
we take a long rest and come back out at night when it's more comfortable for our eyes and our skin.
Is that what you want to do?
Well, it would be less hot.
That is true.
I could wear my armor at night.
Yeah.
Maybe. What's the temperature
I mean, it's still
difference?
hot. So I would think humidity is going to be in the 90% range. And
we could water cool you and just decanter of endless water down your back the whole time.
Yeah.
Then I could just pee while we're walking through the jungle.
Yeah, so
just like in the pool.
We can make up a baby carrier thing, and Kyo can nap in that while holding the decanter. And
I would actually probably not even feel Kyo's weight on my back. Yeah, just the extra heat you would generate.
I'm a lizard man. I'm cold-blooded.
So you've got, let's see, 90% humidity, and we're talking in the jungle itself, probably close to 90 to 100 degrees. So, I mean, it is sweltering. At night, the humidity kind of releases depending on the day, and also depending on how recently it had rained. At night, we're probably talking 70 to 80% humidity. And we're probably talking 80 degrees during the night.
I would expect the humidity to go up, but the temperature to go down.
Sure. Whatever sounds most logical. I'm just making the shit off the top of my brain.
Your absolute humidity would go down, but your relative humidity would go up because as the air cools, it can't carry as much water.
Oh, all right. All right.
Science.
So.
And that's why it rains at night.
Excellent. All right. So that is awesome knowledge. So yeah, it gets cooler at night and hot during the day. And so you guys want to travel at night?
Yeah, I'd put on my armor on at night, but as soon as the sun starts coming up and stuff, I'd probably stop the group and strip down to loincloth, essentially.
Vodette definitely
Boots.
is into traveling at night. He's got night vision, so he's totally cool.
I think everyone does.
I like that there's no direct sunlight at night, and
Yeah. Okay, so you guys kind of chill at this camp. Is there anything you want to do in the camp?
Leave.
Yes, okay. So
make a nice hot campfire.
So during the day, while you guys kind of take it real easy before night comes, Vodette's so where are you guys from?
Keo just points in like a northeasterly direction. I think that's
Yeah,
right.
that's right. Yep. He's like, oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that means, but I'm from Phandalin.
No way.
Yeah,
We've been there.
I've got a house in Fanlin.
yeah. I work at it. I'm from the Deepfoot clan.
I'm so sorry.
He's like,
It's been ages.
I was gonna say, what did we do with the Deepfoot clan?
you abandoned it.
Okay, yeah.
Money ran out about a month after you guys left. So we were forced to start adventuring. And that's how I ended up in this hellhole.
What were you looking
Us
for?
too.
What's that?
What were you looking for?
We're looking for the... What was it called? Something... It was something about a death ward or something like that.
Death?
I don't know. People were dying and they couldn't come back.
A death curse?
Yeah, there was a death curse.
Keo's gonna look through his copies of the letters.
Okay.
See if he can find it.
Oh, from the Deepfoot clan?
No, like a copy of what he sent to him last,
Because
he was in communication.
Okay.
But-
He says, yeah, this robe monk had like these red robes and like this singular flame in the shield kind of crest on the back of the robes came through and was offering all sorts of money if we could find information on where this death curse thing is.
Did you find it?
No,
What happened?
all my friends died.
How did they die?
Zombies and general running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that weird death bubble thing around the town.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was like 3 days ago. I lost my friend Hobbs. He went ahead and scouted this Omu place. It was supposed to bring us, a potential safe haven. We read about something where Omu was like this golden city of riches, and we thought maybe it'd get us back and out of here and probably protect itself. But when we got there, it was, it killed my friend. Whatever the fuck that town is doing, I don't know. Apparently what we need, though, is in that town.
How do you know that?
Oh, I read about it
Where'd you read about it?
in books.
What book?
They were at that port town that's like that way, and he starts pointing like northeast of your location, where you guys came from.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I guess you did come from a library.
I guess we didn't look at the library thoroughly, or
He
they
had
took the books
we
with them.
needed.
And he like pulls the book out, and
Oh,
he's
okay,
like,
yeah.
yeah, you wouldn't have found it.
Can we read that?
Sure. And he hands it to you, and when you start to open it up, it's got like pages torn out, and there's not much left. It's just like it's mostly just the binding or the front and back of the book, and it's like propped up by the bindings. And he's like, yeah, you're not going to be able to read much. I've been using it, to start fires to keep the zombie insects away.
Dude, there's like dead branches everywhere.
Yeah, do you want to like
Just
whittle
like-
them? You want to just rub them together, create some heat? No, fuck that.
Dude,
Anyways,
the book.
And at which point, Kenny interjects, I'm like, I like books. And then you can see as his eyes go vacant, as he's playing a montage in his head of back in Port Nyanzaro with his new mace of lordly might, and all the ways that he was dispatching books within the library.
he says, so yeah, I want to get out of here. That's all I want.
Where's our ship?
Ah.
Not you.
Other you.
It's been like just circling
Yeah.
around in the skies.
Yep, circling Omu. I believe you guys have been going, I think it was clockwise, and the ship
Yep.
was going counterclockwise.
And it was kind of a oval shape that we think is the pattern for the temples.
Yep. So last time, Minette and Vodek kind of almost charted a idea of. Oh, was it tin? Okay. They charted this potential of where.
Each temple is and stuff.
Yeah. Just kind of. There's a big wide radius on the map you guys have that of like points with big radiuses, and they're potentially in those areas.
Is the ship visible overhead?
No.
Too
Will
much
it be
jungle.
eventually?
I think there's too much jungle.
It might be, but I mean, eventually is a relative term. Yeah, you guys will circle around until you eventually meet, but
I was thinking we would get all 9 pieces and then go back to the ship, unless we need to take a break for some reason. So I tell Lida, like, hey, once we get the 9 puzzle pieces we're looking for, we're gonna head back to our ship before we take our next step. So, I mean, we can help you get out of here.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
I'd take you there now, but I don't trust you with my ship.
Vodette's like, I guess I can do whatever. I'll tag along. Sure.
Yeah, we'll get you out of here.
Yeah.
I was suggesting we bamf up and then return, but if the ship's like way away, then it wouldn't really.
He's not staying on the ship without us there.
Dude, does he really look like somebody who would be able to operate a ship?
And you
He's pretty tricky.
you look back at him, and he's like this very disheveled looking goblin with like a mane of wild hair, and he's kind of like picking his nose for a second and like flicking it off to the distance. And
Think Robin Williams from Jumanji.
yeah.
What year is it?
Well, I mean,
Just lock him in with.
You can't lock that up.
And he pulls out this marble and he starts like shining it, and he's like looking through it real quick, and he looks off in the distance and then looks through and he goes, "Okay, I think as long as it's clear tonight, we can make some pretty good ground."
And you hear over the group speak through the bracelet. Plus, I think that marble could be one of the pieces of 6.
What gives you that idea?
And he looks through it like at the right next to Minette, and he like disappears for a second and then reappears next to Minette, and then he starts like fiddling with Minette's like sidearms, like
Nope.
he like
Nope.
he like reaches out and you like hit him, and he's like, "You guys are the most solid hallucinations I've had in a long time."
Just a hunch.
I'll give you a gold coin for that.
A gold coin?
Yeah,
No.
10 gold coins.
This thing has kept me alive. I won't give it away.
I will give you a potion that will give you health.
Meh.
or we can revisit
I can do
this
that
later.
myself. And he just starts muttering a couple of words, and he like his hand starts to glow, almost like what Tin would do for.
He's a cleric.
Can we maybe have that when we get you off this island?
You know what? I'll make that deal. You get me home free and safe, and yeah, you can have this.
Vandalin?
Yes, that's the deal. I think you get me out of here. I give you this marble, and he like throws it up in the air, and he goes to catch it, and he misses, and it drops into the nasty goop that's on the ground. He's like, "Ow, ow, ow, ow," and he picks it up and just kind of plops it in his mouth, and yep, that's clean now, and puts it away.
Kyo spits on his hand and says, okay, deal.
And he spits on his, and he shakes your hand. As you guys are having this conversation, Tin, your spidey senses are tingling, and you look up just in time to see these 4 rotting pterodactyls flying down towards you.
Land of the lost. Undead lost.
Do I see him?
The walking lost.
Yeah, after she shouts it out. I believe her passive is the
high.
highest.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's 18.
No, mine's.
I'm not saying that yours isn't the best. I'm saying that mine's pretty good.
Guys, there's flying zombie dinosaurs.
Let's do Tin first.
18.
Looks like Dobby's with us.
Yeah. Give him a sock.
Bon.
18.
18. Keo.
4.
4.
That's the lowest I can have.
Minette.
18.
Oh, I forgot.
Who wants to go first?
Does this count
we got
as-
3 18s.
Is this one that I need to take the D4
I'll
off
go
of?
third.
Yeah, everything. Third.
1.
So 3.
Wasn't a 0.
Oh, wait. A1 or
Yeah,
you-
stick sauce.
initiative?
Can you get a -2 on your roll before modifier?
Well, before modifier, it is -2. So, and then I add my +3. So 1.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
I almost got a 4 on that D4
so
though.
10 and Minette. Who wants to go first?
I saw the flying zombie dinosaurs.
All right. Deal.
Guys, I think it's the reddish hue trays that do.
Hey,
Kenny.
we don't know what Kenny got
15.
yet. Okay.
15 and the zombie pterodactyls is 14. All right, let's get this going. 10. Off in the distance, we're gonna say they got the drop on you pretty late. About 60 feet out, and they are dive bombing in. There is 4 zombie pterodactyls, and with each flap of their wings, before they start dive bombing, you see like these drips of flesh coming down. What do you
Sexy.
do?
Well, probably to no one's surprise, I want to cast a fireball.
Okay. All right.
It's a decent go-to.
It is.
It's a good opening move before my allies are right up in their business.
Yep.
So it's going to be 20-foot radius dexterity throw.
You're able to get all of them in the radius.
Yes. All right, we'll do level 6.
A 15?
No,
Okay.
31 fire.
31 fire. All right, so the explosion goes off in the air, and out of the black smoke, you see these zombie pterodactyls almost completely unfazed. It did not look like they took as much damage as you really hoped they would,
Fuckers.
and they just right through.
Does their elemental stuff help at all?
Yeah, I am. Fire resistance doesn't apply to my fire spells.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
Should be
they take
full.
the brunt. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
And die.
I'm like, wait, she got a thing.
Yep. All right, Minette. These 4 zombie pterodactyls, almost in like this flying V pattern, are streaming at you.
Do they have a hockey puck?
Are they passing it up and back?
Yeah.
You said they're 60 feet away?
They're yeah. Yep.
That's too long for my lightning to hit the 30-foot line. So we'll just have to debut that later on. I'm going to shoot the lead one at close to 30, which I assume will hit.
Yes, for sure.
Does thunder damage matter?
Let's just do damage types. Actually, no. Thunder damage type.
24.
24. All right.
Is that AoE or single target?
Single target.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
rolled 1 4, and the rest were 1s, 2s, and 3s.
It starts to bank. As they are flying in, they start to... do you got another
I'm
attack?
hiding.
Okay. What's your hide?
27.
Okay, so you hide behind some of the embattlements here, like almost behind the wall, as they're dive bombing into this barricaded area. They come through and they do this flyby, and as they do, you see these yellow spores start like rolling off of their back.
Ooh.
You see, like, as they're flying by, it's actually these big blisters that are popping on their backs and releasing these spores. I need everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's gross.
Not affected by the D4?
Yes. Yep. Literally everything, Ben.
Oh no.
If you roll a die, you roll a d4.
You have inspiration, Bond.
Oh,
I don't know.
Constitution?
You had inspiration, Bond.
From a 3 to a 20.
Nice.
I still have one, don't I?
I don't know.
I think everybody at the table had one.
AJ
and
used
then-
his.
I
Yeah.
used mine.
So AJ used it, and then Bon used it. Oh, Manette used it, and Bon used it.
I just used one because
Okay.
I rolled a second one in a row. So
This is why my dice go into a fuck off bag.
So that brings me up from a 9 to a 19 on my save.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Good
19.
use of
So what do we got? We got
20.
20,
24.
24,
18.
18.
15.
All right. And we had
19.
Kyo at 19. Okay. It's just Tin that doesn't make it.
No.
DC were 16. Let's see. So,
You cooked these spores. It's your fault.
yeah. That's why they have blisters. Damn it. You are poisoned.
She's
and,
immune.
You are immune. Nice. Are you immune
Oh,
to...
yeah, because I borrowed the periapt of poison from Eloise.
Does that keep you from taking poison damage?
Yep.
Excellent.
That's
All
why
right.
I was like,
So you're immune to poison?
You let us all buy one?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Let's see. And
I was
that's
like, most
pretty
people have
much it.
poison
Okay. Excellent.
protection.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some.
Bond still can take poison damage. He just can't be
No, he
poisoned,
can't.
right?
I'm immune to both
Oh,
poisoning.
nice.
and poison.
All right, cool. Well, good to know. I just won't use that anymore.
You can, as a DM, you can just flip the switch and, oh, it's acid!
Well, I
Problem
don't know. I don't know if
It's
the
a
other
spore
three
cloud
have
of embers
poison.
burning.
You have poison protection?
I
Yeah.
got one of those things.
The three of
okay.
us bought it.
Yep. All right, go ahead, Bond.
Eldritch the blast them. One miss, a 23, a 21, and a 12.
All right, against the lead one, or
Just spread out.
spread it out. Okay, so as they're rocketing by, oh, you Eldritch blast
Yep.
them, right? Okay, yeah. So they rocket by you, and you Eldritch blast. All of them hit.
Well, I mean, 3 of the 4. One was a 1. So
Okay.
9, 5, and 3 spread out.
All right. Yes. So they rocket by, and you hit them with the Eldritch blast. You don't have the push on yours, do you?
Nope.
Okay. They seem to take the damage. It really doesn't phase them much. It is Kenyon, your turn. Do you have a distance?
How far are they from me?
They're within, like, I don't know, 20 feet.
Oh. I'll just float up to one. And I was not armed at this time, so I reach my hand up and my ancestor's axe pops out.
Okay.
And I rage and swing. Recklessly.
Tired of the new toy already.
Takes a bonus action to light it,
Yeah.
So I need a bonus action to actually engage the blade, and I need my bonus action to rage.
Yeah.
So it's depending on the situation if I'm going to use the toy or not. So the first hit does 32 points of damage.
All right.
And I'm guessing a 16 hits.
Yes.
36 points of slashing on the second hit.
Nice. That was the pterodactyls.
Yeah.
Nice save.
You were cutting them up good. So the pterodactyls, they make that noise at you, Kinian, and
And I make it back.
yeah.
That's because he's hungry for some more undead dinner.
The one that you attack screams out in like this shrieking pain. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I like those. That's a 29.
29. You succeed. The other three are going to roll up on the party, and
Does one leave my reach?
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Attack it.
No.
No, just curious.
Just curious. I like my options.
All right, so everybody else needs to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Again.
Is this the poison thing?
Nope.
No. Does it go? I succeed.
Let's try. Big die. Don't fail me again.
Wow.
It did this time.
11.
So
20.
Ha! 24.
8.
8. Tin and Vaughn, you are paralyzed. Yes. And so is Vodette. He's like, oh God, what are the? And you see him like lean over and he into the gooey, nasty muck.
You hear over the bracer.
Get the marble.
But two of you are like stiff.
Yeah. Yep. All right. You guys can save or attempt to save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
You are paralyzed for 10 minutes.
Oh, just a while.
Yeah. Yep. All right. It is now Kyo, your turn.
So Kyo lifts both arms skyward as from his quiver of Alona pops forth two staffs much bigger than himself. One with a broom-like end. And so in his one hand, the glass staff, which is beginning to glow, and the other, his flying broom. He floats up Mary Poppinish towards the monsters, and he says in a calm and reasonable voice, I really suggest you go check out the sights of Omu. It's lovely this time of year.
Nice suggestion.
It's that way. And he points in the direction of Omu. And two of them, the two healthiest looking ones,
Okay.
need to make wisdom saving throws or be charmed by suggestion.
All right.
Do they understand your language?
We'll see.
They do understand the language.
That's good.
It is a 21
Oh.
and a 18.
Oh.
Oh, that just makes it.
Okay. All right.
They've
Yeah.
seen the sights. They
Yeah.
know the city.
We came from there.
They're like, it is not lovely this time of year. It's hot.
I grew up on the north end. Do you want to do anything for a bonus action? Sorcerer things or anything like that?
I brace myself because my gambit didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right near them.
Yes. And I've already done a leveled spell, so I can't be doing any. The way quickening works,
Gotcha.
can't do that. So
No? All right.
I float at them menacingly.
It's 10.
Would you like some tea?
Go ahead and attempt to save.
Ooh, that's going to be 21.
All right, you
'Cause
succeed.
it's Constitution, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Manette, your turn.
Is there a good line, perhaps, of them?
No, you could
No.
probably get 2 if you move to position.
Not worth it. I'm just gonna try and reduce their numbers, so I'm
Okay.
aiming at the more sickly looking ones.
Which is going to be the one that's on Kinian.
okay. 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And it's next to Kinian. So sneak attack. 46 points of damage.
46. Holy shit.
Almost double what I did last time. Much better roll.
Kinian, you see Manette, or the results of Manette's attack as one of the wings.
I was hidden. No, didn't crit.
Okay. You see the results of one of Manette's attacks. The wing in front of you just like explodes and falls off, and the creature starts like almost spiraling to the ground.
In my mind, I'm picturing like a Home Alone moment with like a tarantula on my chest and Manette standing above me, about to swat it, because like the gun, he's like leveling it at me, and like the last moment it
You
turns
probably
and
couldn't see
shoots.
me.
I love that.
You're fine. You had no idea.
From Manette's perspective, he's like, I could do it.
No
Nobody
one
would ever know.
Nobody
No one would
know.
know. Bon, your turn.
I hide again at 19.
Okay.
19 for con save.
19, you don't make it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 20 was
rough.
the number. Kinian, your turn.
I'm gonna boop the snoot
Boop the snoot.
at a 16
16 is gonna make it.
for 33.
Is
Slashing.
dead. You, as it starts like plummeting, you swing your axe and you catch just at the base of the skull and kindly separate the head from the body.
Kindly.
As the skull falls, it lands on one of the pikes in the barricade and is impaled on it.
Woof.
Yeah. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
So the 3 that are there, are they hovering above the paralyzed party members? Like, does this look like a situation where they're gonna grab them and run type of thing?
It looks like a situation of like birds picking on worms.
I move to defend Bon by attacking the one that's hovering above him, because I
Okay.
probably see that that tin's moving.
Okay.
At this point,
Yeah.
so I drop down, unleashing furious blows.
Much appreciated.
Does a 19 crit for a barbarian? No. 29 points of slashing on the first hit. I get another one because I slayed the beast.
Slay the beast.
Another 19. I sure don't crit on 19. Ooh, ghetto crit. I do crit. Of sorts. 38 points of slashing.
Nice. All right. Gore is just splattering Bon at this point. Bon, you are a prisoner trapped behind your eyes. As you see Kinian just butcher this
And he can't even
zombie
close
in
him.
front of you. Yeah, and he can't even close them. At least the gore is wetting the eyeballs, so you can, you're not too uncomfortable.
Too uncomfortable. Yeah.
I think that actually makes
Eyes.
it worse.
Yeah, it does.
Check dry eyes off the list.
That's right. At least Ben Stein's you.
At least you're immune to disease, right?
Yeah.
All right.
My mouth was open. Jesus.
All right. So, here comes the attacks. The one that Kinian attacked is actually going to attack Bon.
What a jerk.
And
He's paralyzed, so he's got advantage, right?
Yep.
And is it an auto crit?
It is if he hits. Does a 17 hit you, Bond?
Nope.
Okay. And
Can't touch this
yeah,
non-armored
that's
guy.
gonna hit. I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Ancestral Kinians appear.
Why are your ancestors birds?
It's whatever, man.
It's Kenyan.
Because
Birds of a
cacophony
feather,
them.
right? That's not. That's
That
it.
doesn't apply. Kenyan doesn't have feathers.
10, 18, and plus 5 is going to be 23.
Minus
Plus 3, so
18.
it's 26 minus 18.
So that's 8 points of damage
8
to you.
points.
But they take all that damage.
Oh,
They take,
really?
It takes 18 damage.
Nice.
What kind of damage?
Isn't that halved too?
Yeah,
'Cause that's the one that you
I
attacked.
hit. So you take 4 points of damage.
Nice. And it takes 18?
Well, technically, we need to half the total
Okay,
that
so
you
it
had.
goes to 9.
What was the total that you did?
26.
So 26 is technically translated to 13 to him. So he takes no damage, and you take 13.
Okay.
I stopped all of the damage against Bond.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks. Which is
the
what Bond
protector.
would say.
if he could.
He says it over the ring.
Don't you have
Bond.
to like activate it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll thank you later.
you probably like trying to wince, but you're paralyzed, and then you're like, "Hey, I didn't even feel anything."
I think what happens is like one of the talons comes out and it's gonna rake you right in the face, and Kinian's ancestor comes in and like grabs the talons and like breaks the fingers back, and it like the palm like pushes through the broken fingers, so now it's only got like one big finger and a palm and like a big middle finger, and it like and it slaps the ancestral guardian and can't get through to you, and it like hisses and snaps at you, Kinian. The other two are going to then turn on you.
All right, that's the effect I wanted.
That's what Kenyan is here for.
That's right. Let's see. So 18.
That hits.
That
I have
hits.
advantage, but I'm wearing armor, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. And a 20.
Yep.
All right. And a 21.
Yep.
And that's gonna hit too. That's a 22.
So it's
Okay,
just
so all the hits.
so it's just 2 dudes hitting me, right?
Yep. So 2d6. Make a Constitution save for me, please.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I will.
No, I won't.
Oh.
14.
All right. So you take. Let's see.
Is it
6.
poison?
Unless that's poison.
6 plus 3, 9 points of piercing damage, and
4.
1 second, sorry. 32 points of necrotic damage.
Which I do not have.
As the beak opens and bites you with these like black teeth that they almost look like black ooze in the mouth, like drooling out, but then they solidify almost like a ferrous metal or whatever. They solidify into points of teeth and dig deep into your. And then let's keep going here. 2d10. You take 4 plus 3 is 7 points of slashing damage. Make another Constitution save for me, please.
15.
15.
Rolling poopy.
Oh my god.
This die is going over here.
Yeah. So you take 14 points of piercing damage as it strikes out at you, and then 41 points of necrotic. And it has a talon left. Second. That is 2d10, so that's 16 plus 3, 19. 19 points of slashing damage. Hey everyone, I'm DM Alan, and thank you so much for joining us once again. This is Roll with Advantage, Season 3, Episode 23. Thanks for listening. You guys are absolutely fantastic, and thank you so much to our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to keep the show hosted. So, thank you. If you want to tell your friends about us, or if you want to follow us and find out more information about other DM Table products, go check us out on Twitter at DM's Table or on Facebook at The DM's Table. It's there you'll be able to get more information, and you can hit us up on our socials through a direct message and ask us for our Discord link. It is there you'll get invited to the Discord, where we have a absolutely fantastic community of fellow nerds and listeners, and it is a really fun time, so you don't want to miss out on it. Also, something else that you won't want to miss out on is our very own Marina, playing in a game hosted by Ryan, guest of the show. It promises to be a very fun time. This episode is going to come out a little bit after the first game, but go check out their Twitch stream at twitch.tv/Mercs of Mischief. You can catch Marina's game on June 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 3 p.m. Pacific, and more information to come for a future game. If you want to learn more information about Ryan and what he and his wife Dawn do over at Roll for Initiative, go check them out on YouTube at youtube.com/roll4initiative. In fact, here's some more information directly from them.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Dawn, and let's get ready to roll for initiative. We're a couple that does videos on board games. We also do reviews and Game Master diaries.
We also do interviews, gameplay tips, painting tutorials, and plenty more. If you like what we do here, then don't forget to subscribe and comment on the videos.
And if you've watched this far, why don't you head on over to our Patreon, where you can support what we do and get cool perks like early videos and free maps every month.
So enjoy the videos here on Roll for Initiative. Bye!
Alright, go check them out on YouTube. Now, let's talk about this week's sponsor, Audible. Audible is an amazing audiobook platform with over 180,000 books to choose from. By signing up through our affiliate link, you are going to get 2 free Audible books, access to a bunch of different Audible originals, and a 30-day free trial just for signing up. Go sign up at audibletrial.com/RWA to help support the show and get that free trial to what I believe is the best audiobook platform there is out there. All right, let's throw it over to Adam for this week's recommendation. Adam?
What would you do if you could change any aspect of the world? Where would you go if you could travel anywhere in the world at the drop of a keystroke? A better question would be, when would you go? For Martin Banks, the when is the Middle Ages, and the where, much to Martin's own surprise, is Camelot. Join in on a tale of absolute absurdity as Martin, a computer hacker, accidentally finds the file that controls the world and changes it time and time again. Check out Off to Be the Wizard by Scott Meyer today.
Thank you, Adam. As always, if you enjoy the book, or if you didn't enjoy the book, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it over on our Discords. Again, hit us up on our socials. We'll get you an invite if you're not already in the Discord. All right, let's talk about Incompetech.com. Incompetech.com is a really great audio score platform where you can get professional quality scores. We love Incompetech. We've been using them for a long time, and one of our favorite things is how easy it is to find the music that we're looking for to meet the situation that we have in an episode. I highly suggest you go check them out at Incompetech.com. Alright, that's all I've got for you this week. Let's get back to the episode, and I'll see you out on the internet. Bye, guys. It's Keo's turn. Don't get hit by these fuckers.
So here's where Keo goes and is dumb. So, as a bonus action, Kyo wings out. He grasps his glass staff in both hands, and he yells at the monsters, "Face me! I am Glassstaff!" And he makes a gesture with his hand, and Kinian disappears with a distanced greater invisibility. Because he's within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, all
Touch
right.
turns to 30 feet.
Excellent.
That's pretty cool.
And so I do a whole lot of drawing attention and not doing much of anything.
Okay. All right.
Soon to reappear.
Tin.
Greater invisibility doesn't drop when I attack.
No, but
when
he's
he gets
saying
hit,
when he gets
when
hit.
you get hit.
Though the shield is already starting to, show in panes of glowing stained glass around me.
Nice.
How are they grouped up right now?
All around where Kinian was, so pretty tight.
Okay.
Do I see Tin's brain thinking like this mote of fire appears in her hand? Because you're gonna
Fireball starts
Kinian's not there
moving
anymore,
between the
obvious.
fingers. Yeah.
Kinian's not there.
Maybe.
Rolling this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I banished him.
I'm going to mix things up and use Flame Strike.
Uh-huh.
So a column of divine fire roars down from the heavens, and it's going to be a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on the zombie raptors.
The pterodactyls.
The zombie raptors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I shake
And they
my
have to make dex saving
staff
throw.
like it's me doing it.
Okay. Dexterity saving
You hear
throw.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna hit Kinian.
That's all right. I just
Nice. Let's see. You said 19 to save, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got one save, and 2 saves.
Get out.
Yep. They roll at advantage for
three saves.
anything magical.
Nice. Okay, so for the radiant, that is 18, and then for the fire, that is also 18.
Nice.
Sadly,
36.
Yeah.
And then presumably halved.
they don't. If she would overcome the
So-
resistance
Yep.
of fire, she overcomes mine
But
too.
they made the save.
So
So it's just
It's-
half.
Oh, yeah.
Half
Yeah.
the total.
Yep. You're
So
right.
it's 18.
18.
18 on that one.
But I could have quartered if she didn't have that feat.
That's 18. All right. So those from the ground, you see this rift in the ether, and it opens up, and you see almost like a snowy area beyond as this rip happens, and through this rift in space comes just like this gout of flame, and pours over the zombies in front of you. They are singed in melted flesh before you, but they still beat their wings and continue to drip gore. Minette.
Neat. So that's not like a lingering effect. They're not like shrouded in flame.
yeah, no, there's
Okay.
not a lingering.
Could I hit them all with a 15-foot cone?
Yes.
Then I do that.
All right. Can you prepare to roll? Damn you, Keo!
All right. They need to make a
Dexterity save.
strength save.
Oh, Kenyan's got this.
Thunderwave.
Well, blast wave.
Okay,
But
blast
yeah,
wave,
it's
All right, what's their strength here? Yeah, that ain't gonna make it. A 9. A 22.
22 makes it.
And a 7.
No.
I got a 24.
Okay, 24 will make it to you. Does sneak attack count
I would
into
say
this?
no.
Okay.
Yep. I think sneak attack is specifically one creature effect.
Okay.
I believe is how it's worded.
Then they take
Yeah.
16 points of force damage
Nice.
each. And if they failed, they are pushed back 10 feet.
All right.
So I take the damage. It doesn't get halved for the save. It's just a save against the knockback.
Save against the knockback.
Okay. So no matter what, it's 16.
Wait, hang on.
Save for half?
I need to look closer at this. It might be you don't take any damage.
Oh.
A save or suck AoE.
Okay.
They exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfailed, take damage, and push 10 feet.
Okay, so save or suck.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, that's good for you, Kenyan. You see as two of the pterodactyls are like pushed back in the air, and they can't seem to catch air underneath their decrepit wings, and they plummet 20 feet.
Splat.
5 points to one of them, and 7 points to the other as they hit the ground.
They knew how to fall. It wouldn't hurt as much.
And then I hide
Superhero landing.
at 23.
All right. They're like, where the fuck is this coming from? Bon.
I raise one eyebrow slightly.
Do you save?
Nope.
Oh, damn, son. Oh. Gideon. Bond's like, why did I use that inspiration forever ago?
Yeah, all right.
Fuck.
I don't even have to reckless because I got its advantage. Boop. How hurt is this one?
Well, probably very hurt. Yeah, it's pretty hurt.
Because I just crit.
Nice.
And I'm
Bum, 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 bum,
gonna do-
bum, 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 da, da, da.
Rolls all ones.
Still kills.
Still does like 40, 50 damage.
It's average for a regular roll,
well,
so.
I just want to know if I should be rolling 60, 12, or 8.
I don't know. What's the deciding factor? Whether you grip
is it bloody?
Yeah, it's
Not-
bloody.
That's not bad.
Dun, dun,
See,
dun,
112.
dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
62 points of damage
62.
on one hit.
It's
Dang.
still alive. You're like, "Ah!" And you cut at it, and you get like the bottom from the breast all the way down to like the navel area, and guts just start spilling out everywhere. Bon is just completely showered in gore at this point, and it's just barely hanging on.
And like you hear over our communication system over the rings, I'm like, it's all right, Bond, we got this. And I swing again. 18
18 hits.
for 30 damage.
30 damage kills it. Bon, the body falls to the ground on top of you.
Oh, great.
It's a blood eagle.
Does your peoples help with that?
I could do that as a reaction
Okay.
if this can prevent damage.
Yeah, it would. 9 points of damage.
But I don't. You have it though, because you got resistance, because this is the one I was hitting. And I float up and make it a final attack at one of the remaining ones.
Okay.
Well, they're on the ground.
Yeah.
They fell.
So you float down.
Oh, then
but yeah.
I drop down and start booping Snoot on the other one. And that
Gravity assist!
32.
32 points of damage.
If
All
he
right.
starts swinging 10 feet off the ground, does he get an extra d6 of damage?
If he decides to
Take the D6
D6 himself.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd be resistant to it.
It's hard on the knees.
I'm just flying around.
All right. It is going to.
Kenyan's not really angry at this
It
fight.
can't see Kenyan. It sees the popsicle, and then it sees Keo. They're gonna fly at Keo.
I make an off attack.
Seeing my lordly might above them with my glowing staff and beams of radiance that I bring down and phantom pain.
And I'm going to use Orcish Fury to add a d12 to my attack roll and my op attack.
All right.
33 points of slashing to whichever one. Well, probably the one I was hitting.
All right. 33 points of slashing. It looks very rough. All right. So they fly at you, Keo. Prepare for the onslaught. Do you have shield already, or
I will use shield on the first hit.
What's your
it's kind
AC?
of glowing around me. 18.
18.
So, and it'll pop it up to 23.
okay?
So
Let's see. So we do have a hit.
all right. So the shield pops up.
Okay, and it makes it a miss. So the first pterodactyl comes in first with its talons and misses. It almost like flies at you feet first, almost like an eagle, and it can't get around the shield. The stained glass is like cracking and popping around you, and then it chomps down, and your stained glass egg protects you from the bite. You see this black ichor is like dripping down through the stained glass, through like the cracks, and comes the pterodactyl, the second one.
Yeah.
So
I
is this
say-
shield still gonna work for this
Yeah.
next attack?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
until my
Continues.
round.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And I laugh at ha 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 ha. The slow blade penetrates the shield.
And finger dicks. Okay, so the second one comes in talons first as well and has the same problem, but it takes a moment to analyze the gaps in the shield and is able to it gets its mouth on it without solidifying the teeth, and it lets the ichor drip down through the crevices, and then the ichor solidifies almost like
solidifies my
briars.
shield.
Yeah, almost like briars. So you're in like an egg of hell right now, and it's just and you take 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage. And here comes the necrotic.
Make your save. Make your save.
Yeah.
Minus D4.
So my con saves an 18.
An 18's not going to make it.
That was a good save, though.
It is a good save.
Especially with your subtraction.
Well, this is my con save for concentration. This is an 18.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
no,
All right.
that should be okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or well, I guess
Yeah, you got
depends
more
on the
points.
necrotic.
Yeah, you got more coming. 40 points of damage for the necrotic.
I'm still okay.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry. So 40 necrotic. I'm okay. So then it's really close to me,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
It
the
is.
other one
is really close to you
is
as well.
really close to me too. I'm gonna pull out some cantrip power.
Push him back.
I'm going to quicken a word of radiance,
AoE.
and then word of radiance.
They make saves
Yeah.
Okay.
at advantage.
What's
Oh, do
the,
they?
Yeah.
That's all right.
What's the save?
Con 18
Con 18.
twice,
All right.
and figure out the do.
Nope. That's a 11, 12, 10. 6 plus 4. 10.
I think
Got there
thematically
in the
though.
end.
Yeah. And another 10. So they don't make it. Are you casting it twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
quicken
they
it,
need
then
to
I
do-
cast a regular leg.
Gotcha. There's one success, assuming a 21 succeeds, and
So this is
another success. So they got in good on the second blast.
so the ones that pass don't do it, but so on the first wave it is 13 radiant to each.
Okay.
And on the second one, you said they both made, or
Yeah. Yep.
it would have been about the same.
It'd save or suck.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like to think of it this way. So Keo, you bring your arms in instinctually, like to protect yourself from the.
I wrap my wings around
briars.
myself.
Yeah, and then you explode outward with this like radiant burst, and
From my staff.
Yeah, and the shield stained glass goes shattering everywhere.
'cause-
It pushes the pterodactyls back, but does no damage. It opens up the pterodactyls wide, and you let out a second burst coming from like your chest, your heart, and it
And that
strikes
one's
them.
actually a heart-shaped shockwave.
Yeah,
Nice.
it strikes them and it cuts them in half, and they fall asunder to the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
Both of them?
Yes.
No.
I'm glass staff now.
Haven't you been saying that for a little bit?
I walk over and drag the corpse off of Bon.
Yeah. Okay.
And I
And
still don't move.
and here is a
Yeah, check on Vodette.
what is
How's that?
He's completely frozen.
How's that?
He's face down.
How's that marble?
Oh my
taking it?
gosh.
a deception of 13 that I'm the one moving it with my magical hand.
No one believes you, but you convince yourself.
I pick Bon up.
Okay.
And I still don't move when he does that.
Oh gosh, which one is it?
Even I can't believe how powerful I am.
and I set him down so that he's actually like sitting, not like face down on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yep. Vodette is like face down in the mud.
I flip him over so
Yeah.
he's not gonna suffocate, but I'm not actually gonna steal the marble.
Yeah, you turn him over, and as you turn him over, like you see his mouth, and it's like wide, like it's open wide, and as you turn him, like you scoop Iker like with his mouth accidentally, and as he hits his back, he comes out of his paralyzation with the last roll actually, and he like. I'm starting to think this isn't a hallucination.
Has anyone seen Kinian?
Kinian's taking like an active, closer look at the longsword that Bon has. Now that he's like right at him, and Bon's not able to move, like I'm getting really close and looking at it, and like that's when he starts moving.
Yeah, how long do you spend doing that?
It's long enough that you can notice, like you're paralyzed, but like I'm standing very close to you.
After approximately 30 seconds, Bond jumps up and pushes Kinian away.
Get off me, bro.
What?
And then vomits all over your shoes.
And now we can see where Kinian is.
For the listeners at home, Adam's eyes went very wide at that.
Who's got the decanter?
Kinian's back. He's just constantly being showered. We rigged that up.
Are you
He's
visible
water cooled.
yet?
It's a water cooled Kinian right now.
I'm holding it. Yeah. It's a water cool Kinian.
Where's,
He's a storm cloud. He just
so I'm just standing there like heaving, right? And I'm like, where's the decanter?
Don't worry, glass staff shall bring it to you.
What's a decanter? And like water's just pouring off my back.
You're still invisible, right?
Yeah, it'd just be like water moving. If that was the case.
he's so Vodette's like. So does anyone need healing?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Kinian.
And he like pauses with his hands up, and he's. Now I'm hearing things.
I walk over.
No, we're hearing
Where'd the
him
fifth
too.
one go?
and grab his shoulder. I'm right here.
He throws. He's got this mace, and he like swings to hit. And he says, "Die, demon zombie." Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let me look up what this does.
Does almost 30 hit you on the immortal?
Hey, you guys get to ask, so I want to ask. Does a 28 hit the raptor? Yes, it hits the raptor. Let's see. He swings this mace with almost like a sunburst at the top of it, and as he strikes you, Kenyon, a shockwave is released, and you take 8 points of damage.
Nah, that's not bad.
And then the shockwave rips through, and you take another 6 points of radiant damage as this disruptive shockwave explodes from the mace and ripples around you. You feel almost like your entire body vibrates, and every part of you almost wants to separate and explode, but you try to hold it in, and everything kind of slowly comes to a gentle rumble, and now your stomach's just kind of upset.
Sounds like you got microwaved.
Yeah. I take my arm off his shoulder, step back about 10 feet, and I'm still invisible, right? I basically I shout out, "All right, anybody else need to hit me? Get it out of your systems now."
Kenyon, where are you?
And Vodette looks down, and he swings his mace for a second, in his hand, rolling it, and he goes, "Look, the mud." And you see there's this imprint of feet, and he's like, "I see you."
Yes.
I think Bond's the only one who hasn't hit him this
I didn't hit him.
I go
Kyo hasn't.
to try and hit Kenyon.
All right.
He offered.
You can attack at disadvantage because you can't see me.
But you do get Colossal Slayer.
Punch one.
Come on.
Oh, that's gross.
You're probably still gonna hit.
You're at disadvantage, don't forget.
It don't matter. He got a plus ridiculous.
17.
You found AC.
You found me.
I do, okay.
I reload.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you have Colossal Slayer.
All right, well,
I used
you
up.
roll.
That round was going to
14
be
points of bludgeoning damage.
reloading anyways.
Oh, yeah. Excellent.
Not bad, Bond.
Do you go,
No. Just there's a foot noise. Just not bad, Bond.
I reach out with my second hand,
It's like a
coming in
sickening
quick like a
thunk.
punch from the other side, and touch you and heal you for 17 points of damage.
Slowly whispers into your ear, "I'm sorry."
Just had something to prove.
I think a minute's probably up now.
Yeah. It, Kenny and you appear, and Vodette's like, okay. This is weird. So, are we good? We're all still friends, right? Right? This is what killed one
yeah.
of my friends.
No, we've had worse scuffles than
What?
this.
What?
What killed your friend?
Nobody.
Did you kill one of your friends?
They tried to kill me
Why would they do that?
because they were a zombie.
So they were dead.
I could have helped them.
I scan everybody's eyes and I'm like, I wouldn't let that happen to me. I'd kill them first.
Vaughn actually looks kind of zombie-ish right now.
Oh yeah, where's that decanter?
Right here.
I take a shower.
So for the next couple hours, you guys clean up.
Well, that rest didn't do any
Does
good.
he do some healing?
Yeah, you could do some short rests. He's got a fair bit of healing.
If we do short rest, I can probably heal up that way. Just more curious if he did do a healer or
Yeah,
not
he
before
for
I
sure.
did that.
He'd throw a healing word on you.
Well,
True
not like
wounds.
prayer of healing or yeah.
I don't know if he's got. Oh yeah, he does have a prayer healing.
Wasn't
Is that
that
AOE?
That's
Just to heal everybody.
the
Okay.
heal everybody out of combat one.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
a
let's do
10-minute
that.
Cast.
Yeah, so he spends 10 minutes casting this guy up, and a couple hours go by, and night has come. You guys have had a short rest, and you set forth
The prayer of healing, how much did that heal?
into the jungle. The prayer of healing heals up to 6 creatures of your choice. 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So let's see.
Right at the end, right before we're about to take off, I'm going to infuse a few stones with magic spells.
Okay.
It takes a minute each, so it's not going to affect anything really.
Okay. You guys get complete average. So 9 plus 4 is 13 points of healing. So you guys set forth into the jungle at night. Who wants to lead the charge?
Me.
You? Okay.
Seems
So
like
how
a-
long does it take that to wear off?
What's that?
My D4 minus thing.
You need to. I believe it was a long rest.
All right, Kyo, I'm giving you a stone with cure wounds in it and a stick with lesser restoration.
A stick with lesser restoration. Nice.
Nice.
How long does that work?
It'll last 8 hours before the magic goes away,
Do-
and it takes 1 action to activate.
Do you tell him that you infused it, or are you just like,
Yes.
I found this stick, it's magic?
This is my magic stick even after it's not magic.
Yeah.
This is why we have, what was your stone's name? The first
Aelin.
one?
Aelin. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Aelin Jr.
Oh, is that the name of the stick? Yeah.
No,
That's
that's
the name of the stick. Different father.
It's Aelin Jr.
the cure wounds stone is named Woody.
Oh, okay, so
You actually tell him the stick is named
Yeah.
Woody.
Oh,
and
yeah, I name it the
it's
other way
Aelin
around,
Jr.,
and
but
he
he
just-
misunderstands it. All right, so Kenny, you cut off into the jungle with the troop behind you.
I begin dyeing any runes or anything that are
Okay.
on the stick to make it more festive.
Okay. What's your nature check?
Survival.
Survival, yeah.
This is my new wand. It goes in my belt right by my wand of paralysis and my wand of magic missiles.
Depends. Is Tin helping me?
Vodette will, seeing how he knows this area pretty damn well.
Is that a advantage or is he guidancing me?
I'd say both.
Holy shit.
Yeah. He's assisting, and then he's also like, now, you see here, when you look at the ground in this manner, you just instinctually know it's that way.
That logic
From the time that he came
makes
through
total
here
sense to
earlier.
Kenny.
makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
And I squeak out a 28 survival.
Squeak it one out.
Yes, I love it.
Squeaking.
You guys take about 6 hours to kind of traverse the jungle. You all are getting tired, and even though it's cooler at night, it's still a sweaty endeavor. At the end of the 6-hour journey, you find a clearing in the jungle, and in this clearing you see a square shrine, and in front of it is like this reflection pool. You have one monolith. Yeah, one monolith that stands to one side of the path leading to the reflection pool, and on the other side of the path is a crumbled twin monolith. It has broken into the reflection pool and has created what kind of like stepping stones in this water.
I think it's a duolith.
A duolith, yeah. In the center of the reflection pool is this large statue of this frog-like creature with two tentacle arms that are like waved in the air and has like this open mouth. And Tin, with your very observant eyes, you catch just a glimpse of like what looks like a key ring in the mouth.
Ooh. I share that with everyone.
Okay.
Kenyon, you should put your head in the mouth, and I'll draw a picture of it. It'll look really cool.
I was slightly distracted. It's a creature with tentacles?
Yeah, it's a frog with
like a
tentacle
froghemoth?
arm. Yeah.
I fly over and put my head in the mouth.
and
are there
Kyo's
teeth in said mouth?
No. So you fly over, and you put your head in the mouth, and you see this big iron key sitting there on top of the tongue.
Hey guys, like with my body kind of like sideways with my head within the mouth. There's a key in here.
Take it and bring it over here.
No, I kind of just like float backwards and take it with my hand.
Okay. All right. What's your
not done
passive?
drawing.
17.
17. Okay. So you fly back over the group, and as you're over there, you get like this view of this doorway in the shrine, and there's iron bars that are like locking you out from getting into the shrine. And just beyond in the distance, you can almost make some movement out in this like pit.
Is it locking us out or locking something in?
Good question.
How far apart are these bars?
Not wide enough for you to walk through.
I'm assuming
Well, because, being 2 feet tall.
Yep.
Assuming the key opens that gate, and there's probably a real live froghemoth in there that has our puzzle piece that we need. Or some other fun
I don't think
variant
it's
of
alive,
monster.
Tin.
Yeah, but that's like, yeah, I don't think it's alive either. You guys are pretty much the only things I've met that
I
were
meant
alive.
animate, I should say.
There's not much of nightlife here.
So I see the shrine with bars essentially around it.
Well, it's like a gate. It's like it looks like a jail cell.
So I just
actually.
fly over it.
Yep. You can fly over the reflection pool to the bars, and it's exactly that. It's like a portcullis like jail thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over and I'm going to start taking a cup.
Cling, 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 cling,
Oh,
cling.
jeez.
So Kyo and Kenyon are investigating this door, and Kyo takes a tin cup and is just clang, 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 clang. And you're singing some jail shanty, and as you
it's all about how unfair gnomes are and oppressing my people
and tricking them.
and tricking them with their devious laws. And one of these days, we'll get our treasure.
And inside you hear like a and you see through the bars there's these like wood planks shooting out from the edge of the walls. So the perimeter of the shrine is just these wood planks pointing in towards the center of the room, and in the center of the room is this expansive pit with spikes shooting out from the bottom. And caught inside of this pit is zombies stuck on the spikes, and they're just kind of like reaching towards the door, just.
How far away is the pit from the gate?
Maybe like 5 feet. and like at this point, I think you guys see what's on the other side of the room as well. What you see on the other side of the room is this. There's an alcove on the far wall there, and you see this dais, and on this dais is the stone piece that you're looking for.
Ooh.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. What a fantastic episode. We cannot wait for next week's episode. We hope you stick around to find out what happens next. If you want to find out more about the show, about our characters, or things like that, go check us out on dmstable.com/RWA. DM's Table has got information on how to contact us through Twitter or Facebook or things like that. Go check it out, and we'll see you out on the internet. See ya.